family. It's time for the fun stuff. So we are getting ready now to prime our lymphatic system to receive all of the waste and toxins and bacteria and excess fluid and garbage and yucky stuff that is building up inside of our bodies on a daily basis, whether that's from surgery or trauma to the body or cancer treatment or having babies or walking the face of the earth or whatever it is, whatever it happens to be that's bringing all these toxins into our body, we are getting ready to kick them out. So we're going to start with the Big Six method, and I want to credit Perry Nicholson in the US for this method. This method focuses on priming the 6 main catch basins in our body where lymphatic fluid wants to flow. So briefly, toxins in your body want to flow to the nearest catch basin and the nearest point. In other words, remembering that our lymphatic fluid moves from high pressure to low pressure, which means it comes from the furthest point of the body towards the collarbone. That said, everything from the lower part of the body wants to come up to, from the feet to the knees, from the knees to the groin, from the groin to the abdomen, from the abdomen to the armpits, from the armpits to the collarbone. There's 5 of your points right there. So the 6 points are as follows. They're going to be collarbone, that's number 1. Cervical nodes behind the ears is number 2. Your axillary nodes or armpit is number 3, abdomen is number 4, groin is number 5, and popliteal or behind the knee is number 6. So what we want to do in this method is we want to rub and tap those areas, both left side and right side. And how you do that is with a nice light pressure. You don't have to be aggressive here. You can use a little extra pressure on the abdomen, but otherwise it's fairly light and easy, and you don't need any kind of strength to do this whatsoever. So with a nice broad contact of your hand, you want to cover the below the collarbone and above the collarbone, okay, like this. And then you're going to rub. You can go up and down. You can go around in circles. You can go on a diagonal. As long as you're covering as much surface area as you possibly can. Rubbing and then tapping. With a bit of a cupped hand, you want to tap. That creates a suction that will also draw fluid to the area. And then you're going to do the other side, exact same thing. Nice broad contact above and below the collarbone. Yep, and then tap. Again, it doesn't matter how many times. More is more when it comes to your lymphatic system. So if you want to rub 50 times, rub 50 times. If you want to do it for 2 straight minutes in an area, go ahead and do that too. You cannot do too much of this work. Cervical nodes behind the ear, rubbing and tapping. And then the other side as well. And then from there you do the armpit. You're going to push where? Towards low pressure. So everything towards the collarbone. Notice we're not pushing down in this case. Everything towards the collarbone, everything to the low pressure, and then pat, yeah, and then the abdomen, one hand on the belly button, one hand above. You can go up and down, you can go side to side, either way is fine. A little bit of pressure here is okay, and then pat. And then the groin. Again, up and down, you can go in circles. And the more into the groin you can get, the better. So if you can get into the middle of the legs, go ahead and do that. And then pat. And then the back of the knees, rub and pat. Don't forget to do both sides, no matter what. And then after that, you're gonna bounce. Yeah. And if you have a trampoline, fantastic, fantastic way to keep that lymphatic fluid moving. There you go. Enjoy that.